Hello, my name is Aracely Ruelas, and I'm the number 31 of my class. I'm going to talk about the Chapter 4, Ecosystems and Communities. This chapter contains 5 main subtitles that are 4.1, Climate, 4.2, Niches and Community Interactions, 4.3, Succession, 4.4, Biomes, and 4.5, Aquatic Ecosystems. 4.1, Climate. In the first part, explains what is climate about, which is the year after year patterns of temperature and precipitation. It also explains what is weather, which is the day-to-day condition of the Earth's atmosphere. Then, it also tells you what factors determine global climate, like solar energy trapped in the biosphere, latitude, and the transport of heat with the winds and ocean currents. At the end of this part comes what is greenhouse effect, which is the one that allows the solar radiation to enter to the biosphere. 4.2, Niches and Community Interactions. In the second part, Niches and Community Interactions, comes the definition of tolerance, the ability to survive and reproduce under a range of environmental circumstances. Also, the definition of habitat, which is the general place where an organism lives, and the definition of niche, which is the range of physical and biological conditions in which a species lives and the way the species obtains what it needs to survive and reproduce. In short words, a niche describes what an organism does and also how it interacts with biotic and abiotic factors. Then, what is a competition? Well, competition occurs when organisms attempt to use the same limited ecological resource in the same place in the same time. So the competitive exclusion principle states that no two species can occupy exactly the same niche or habitat. So that's why competition helps determine the number of kinds of species in a community and the niche each species occupies. What is predation? It is an interaction in which one animal, the predator, captures and feeds on other animal, the prey. What is herbivory? It is an interaction in which one animal, the herbivore, feeds on producers, such as plants. What is a keystone species? Are the changes in the population of a single species that can cause dramatic changes in the structure of a community. Symbiosis. The classes of symbiotic relationships are mutualism. That is the kind of relation in which both get benefit. Parasitism, in which one organism lives inside or on another organism and harms it. And commensalism, a relationship in which one organism benefits and the other is neither help nor harm. 4.3, Succession. Here explains what is an ecological succession, which is a series of more or less predictable changes that occur in a community over time. The succession that begins in an area with no remnants of an older community is called primary succession. The secondary succession is when disturbances affect the community without completely destroying it. 4.4, Biomes. What is a biome? The biome are Earth terrestrial ecosystems that have at least 10 different groups of regional climate communities. There are a lot of different types of biomes, like tropical rainforest, tropical dry forest, tropical grassland, savanna shrubland, desert, temperate grasslands, temperate woodland and shrubland, temperate forest, northwestern coniferous forest, boreal forest, and tundra. 4.5, Aquatic ecosystems. The aquatic organisms are affected primarily by the water depth, temperature, flow, and amount of dissolved nutrients. The water depth is divided in two zones. The sunlight region in the surface, which is the photic zone, and the dark zone where the photosynthesis cannot occur, the aphotic zone. Then, what is a freshwater ecosystem? It's a small percentage of fresh water in the Earth's surface. If you don't know what is fresh water, it's the drinkable water. And these ecosystems are divided in three main categories, which are rivers and streams, lakes and ponds, and freshwater wetlands. A wetland is an ecosystem in which water either covers the soil or is present at or near the surface. What is a estuary? A estuary is a special kind of wetland formed when a river meets a sea. All the classifications are a stream, lake, then bog, marsh, and swamp, which are freshwater wetlands, and finally salt marsh and mangrove swamp, which are estuaries. Well, that's all for the video. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you learned something new.